Here we are, day 3 of the annual review. If this is your first time seeing one of these videos, I definitely recommend going back to parts 1 and 2 to hear 1, what the annual review is, and 2, what the first 2 concepts to do to look back on 2023 are. So, third concept of the annual review to look back on 2023 is fear. It's an interesting one to think on, to be honest. And not one that many people think about, and that is, what were you afraid of, and did you move through it despite the fear, or did you let it hold you back? Fear is an interesting thing because fear is often a mask for something that we desire. Fear takes different forms of like, will it work? Will I succeed? Will I fail? Will I be accepted? These are all questions that often mask themselves as fear. All right, so fear is an interesting thing because how we experience fear today is not that far off from how we experienced fear, or how our ancestors, I should say, experienced fear hundreds of or thousands or even millions of years ago. Fear is one of those things that kept you alive. But fear today isn't necessarily the same thing. Most of us aren't out in the jungle or the plains or the safari or the savannah or whatever it is, hunting for our food and in the same time being hunted by prey. So fear for us is less about life and death and more about saving face, looking good, succeeding, all of those types of things. So, when you look back on 2023, think about what are the things that you were afraid of? What are the things that brought up fear in your life? And then think about, were they things that you actually desired? And if so, did you move forward towards those things? Or did you let that experience or that feeling of fear hold you back? I'd love to know. Feel free to put it down in the comments. You can send me a message if that feels more comfortable to you. But yeah, I'd love to hear. What were you afraid of, and did you move through it?